Hello everyone, this is Gary with your cards of the day, and I'm recording this video on the Sunday morning after the Scorpio super full moon. And what I thought I would do, as we had the god Mani out with such strength last night, is that I would do an all Norse reading today, because it's a beautiful sunny day here in the UK, where I'm living in Doncaster, and the goddess Suna is definitely out and smiling on people this morning. So what I've done is I've drawn 3 cards from 3 different decks plus 2 rune stones for today. The decks I'm using are the Norse Tarot by Clive Barrett and the Tarot of the Northern Shadows by Sylvia Gainsford, and the Rune Vision cards also by Sylvia Gainsford. Now our first card for today is the 4 of Swords, and just to go through a little bit of the image here, what we have is a warrior, and he is sat up in bed with a blue blanket resting over him. He has 4 swords, 3 resting to his side here and 1 in his hand, and we have this lovely wood beam building that he is sitting in, and he's looking out through the door at a long ship sailing across on the lake or the fjord outside his building. And the feeling I get very strongly with this card is one of rest and recuperation today. There is very much a feeling, as we've had from the past couple of days, of a lot of work having gone on this week, and a lot of things, a lot of challenges, tasks to be performed, and now this really is a day of relaxing and resting, perhaps after the revels of yesterday. You know, this really is about recuperating and regaining our strength. That's not to say that we won't be communicating with people, and I'm very drawn to the blue blanket here. So I do feel that there will be a lot of communication today, verbally or perhaps via the internet, but it really is a day to rest and relax and be calm. The water underneath this long ship is really calm, so it feels like our emotions are going to be very level today. Now, our second card is the 2 of Rods, and this shows 2 figures. One is a woman in a brightly coloured sort of orange and peachy red dress, and she is leaping about with these 2 rods in her hands, and at her feet is a dark figure who is crouching. So we've had this card before actually, and it gives us a choice. We have the day to ourselves. We have the choice of how to spend our day. We can either sit quietly and relax, as is suggested in the previous card, or we can spend time following pursuits that interest us and enjoying ourselves and perhaps being a little bit more active, as suggested by the woman. So the choice is ours. We're not compelled to do one or to do the other. It is our choice how we spend our day today. Now, our rune card for today is Eichwaz, and this shows the god Ullr. Now, when I draw inspiration from this card, what I feel very strongly is that here we have a card of setting goals and setting targets. Ullr, of course, is known for his bow, and what we have here very much is a case of goals and targets and things that we want to accomplish being reachable, being accessible, and being realistic. There's also very much a sense of things moving along nicely towards completion here. Everything that we want to achieve is progressing nicely, and we are being successful in that. So again, we have the calm emotions down here as well, and that always helps. If you're calm and you're emotionally stable, that does always help in terms of making the things that you want to achieve and want to get done possible. Now we move to the first of our runes today, and we have the rune of Tyr, or Tihwaz, and this is very much a rune of victory, a rune of success, a rune of being successful at the things we attempt. In a sense, this rune is almost like one of Ullr's arrows, and this shows us shooting that energy out and being successful in getting done anything that we wish to do. This very much feels like it's actually moving beyond today at this point, and this is almost like sort of a prediction for the next couple of days, really, is what this feels like. It feels like we're being guided that after the period of rest and relaxation that we've had, we set our new goals and we've got success on our side. So let's take a look at our final rune. And there we are. We have the rune of completion. We have Ing. This is a rune of everything coming full circle, everything being completed, and all the T's being crossed and the I's being dotted, and really having that job well done kind of feeling to it. So this very much is a rune of accomplishment and completion, and then from there a kind of growth and rebirth, and being able to move on to and look at the next thing. So if we look at these in conjunction, we have a bit of a timeline that actually takes us beyond merely today. We start in the present with a day of rest, relaxation, communication, recharging our batteries, and really recuperating. We have the choice of how to spend our day. We have free choice. Do we simply rest and relax and perhaps read, or do we do something more active? The choice is entirely up to us. We then have our goal setting. This might be us using part of today to plan where we want to be moving ahead. So we're setting our sights on realistic goals. We're keeping our emotions nice and balanced, just as they were in the relaxation card, and we're looking ahead. We have the promise of successful completion, literally successful completion, success with Tyr and completion with Ing. So we do have that positive feeling that moving forward, everything we attempt to do is realistic, and we will meet with success in getting it done. So I hope you've enjoyed today's reading, which incorporated both cards, rune cards, and runes. As always, please feel free to leave me some comments and let me know how these themes interacted with your day today. Have you chosen to spend the day resting and relaxing? Or are you doing something more vigorous today? And what goals are you setting for the week ahead? I want to wish everyone a really happy, joyous, recuperative and blessed day, and love, light, blessings, and Friþ to you all.